Hello YouTube family, I'm back with my new video. In this video we are going to learn all about the words related to memory. Right, so one by one we are going to decode the words related to memory. Okay, the first word that comes in our mind when we think about memory is remember. Right, if someone asks you about the remember, what does it mean? Okay, remember means to recall something. In another way you can say to rearrange something in your mind. Okay, that thing is called remember. For example, I remember how he used to play cricket in his childhood. Okay, so in that way you may use this particular word. All right, let's jump into the next one. Remind someone of something. So suppose a photo or album reminds you of something, so you may say that photo reminds me of my past. Okay, that image reminds me of my young age, so you may use this one, remind someone of something. This is very common phrase. I mean, few days ago my brother asked me, how can we say that this Marvel movie reminds you something. Okay, so I told him that Marvel movie reminds me of my childhood. Okay, so that means you may use this particular phrase in this way. Did you get it? Very simple to use. Let's jump into the next one. The next word that you can use here is dredge. Okay, if you dredge up, okay, I mean to say, if something in the water, if you're searching something in water, you can say you are dredging that thing. For example, police officers are dredging his dead body in the water. That means they are searching that thing in the water. So if you are searching, you can say you may also say in one more example sentence, for instance, he was searching his mobile phone in the water that he lost 2 days ago. Okay, that means he was dredging that thing. Okay, one more thing, you can use dredge up as a phrasal verb. So dredge up means if you are thinking about something that makes you completely upset and sad. So for example, you say that newspaper article dredged up my mind. What does it mean? It dredged up in a way that made you completely upset regarding things. So you can say that thing dredged up my mind. Okay, you can also say in one more example, that particular article dredged up my mind. Okay, that particular article dredged up my past. Okay, that particular thing dredged up your past events. So you can say this one regarding something that is really bitter. Okay, that really acts your mood. So you may use this particular phrase. Let's jump into the next one. Conjure up. Conjure up is a very formal word. You can use this word to say something that appears in front of you in a magical way. For example, the magician conjured up the hat from a chair. That means he wowed you. He just amazed you the way he bought the particular hat from that particular chair. So something that appears in front of you like a magic or as if it is a magic. Okay, so you may use conjure up. You may also say conjure up, do something in a very skillful way. You can say I can conjure up this thing at any point of time. That means you can do this particular thing whenever you want, whenever you feel. Okay, so conjure up is very crucial word that you can use. Okay, let's jump into the next one. Apart from conjure up, you may use one more thing that is called rake something up. Rake, R-A-K-E, rake something up. If someone tells you, what does it mean? What is the meaning of rake up? So rake up, there are two words. It's a phrasal verb. When you are very much vulnerable to something like a news or something that happened with you in the past that makes your mind like hell, and someone reminds you that thing, he is raking up. Okay, don't rake up that thing. Okay, because that thing acts you, that thing makes your mind like hell. okay? You get upset the moment you think about that thing. So you can say, don't talk about that thing. It rakes up my mind, okay? So rake up in that way, okay? Next one, hark back to something. In my last video, I used this particular idiom that means hark back to. So hark back to, you talk about something that you find it very exciting, that thing happened to you in your past. So you are saying, referring to someone, Shubham always harks back to his past event that happened to him in his childhood, okay? So hark back means something that really makes you joyful, okay? So you are saying he harks back, but that thing, if you're going to say that thing again and again, it irks you, it really ruffle your feathers. So that means it makes your mood really upset. So that thing is called hark back. If someone is harking back to something, he is referring that thing again and again, and it is spoiling your mood. So you may use this word in this context. I hope you got me. Okay, let's jump into the next one. Suppose you are talking to someone and you forgot about that thing. So how can you say? Okay, you can say, oh, hold on, let me think about it. But this is not the right way. You can say, I lost my train of thoughts. What does it mean? You have lost the idea what you are trying to say, okay? So you lost that thing. You can say, I lost my train of thoughts. It's very funny, and at the meantime you are just trying to convey your message in a humorous way, okay? So this is very crucial word that you can use all the time. I hope you got me, okay? Let's jump into the next one. The next word that you can use here is come back to someone or come to someone. That means if you're talking about something and out of nowhere you forgot, like right away I'm making a video and suppose I forgot about that thing. So I'm going to tell that it will get back to me, it will come back to me. Come back, or like I usually replace the word get, so you can, but the proper sentence, proper phrase is come back to someone. So you can say it will come back to me after a moment, okay? Or you can say it will come to me after a moment or after a few minutes. So in that way you can use come back to me and come back to. But yeah, you can change the pronoun, like me, you can use the objective pronoun here, whatsoever you want as per the need, right? Next one, here you can also say one word that is very crucial, that is a phrase. It's a kind of phrase, not a word. Awaken someone to something. Awaken someone to something. That means notice someone, to realize someone about something. So here you can say, I awaken him about that thing, okay? I have awakened him to that thing. I have awakened him to do his task, to do his work, okay? So in that way you can use this particular word. You can change the verb as per your need, okay? Awake, awoke, awaken. As per your need you may change, okay? I awoke him about that particular thing. I awoke him that you need to fill that particular form right away, okay? Then he did so. So you may use this kind of sentences using this particular word, okay? Let's jump into the next one. The next word that you can use here is very simple. That is, don't you forget. You are using this particular phrase in order to tell someone in a way of sound quite domineering. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. I am older than you. Okay, it's kind of a very domineering phrase. Whenever you're going to end up using this one, you are going to be sound very authoritative. Okay, authoritative. That means very dominant. Dominant is a different word, but yeah, domineering in a very controlling way. I hope you got me. So that's it, and I hope I have explained you enough things today. And thank you for being with me. One more thing, kindly subscribe my channel, give me a thumbs up, and if you have any query, comment below. See you. Thank you.